Hello and welcome to Rainbows and Razor Blades Productions, where chaos reigns. Always. Tonight, we are doing Chaos Curiosities. I'm going to do some NPC world building for the Cyberpunk game we're going to do. And holy crap, I need a posture check. So, I have no NPCs started for this yet. Because, I've been working on Artena. One thing at a time. I do have, let me split off some stuff here. I have too much going on. I should have put up my third screen, but I was like, 2 will be fine. There we go, that works. All right. So the first NPC that I wanted to create, since none of my players are doing media and media is fun, this is going to be Janelle Apok. Media. So for her, I was thinking, if you're going to go to media where you're basically trying to make news where you go, why would you do it? So for her backstory, I'm thinking that her family vanished, and as far as she knows, are probably all dead. Only remaining member that she can find. And she became a media to try and find them, or what happened to them. And I like to give them motivations. Looking for a found family, or at least friendship. Because, her world basically shattered and she's the only one left. And so, yeah. Let's give her a couple goals, maybe more than one. I would say, obviously, find family or what happened to them. Oh, hey, look, we have a Kat and Brendan Ketchup going on in chat again. Hi, Brendan. So we'll have find family or what happened to them. Pardon me, I still have a COVID cough because fuck whoever at work gave me COVID. I think control and power would be something she would be looking for, because she felt she lost that with her family. Oh, thank you, Maria. I love the new hair too. The purple's a little hard to see, but it's purple tipped blue. Cat does good work. I think those 2 goals are good for now. Oh, and I love that Maria has the little artist thing next to her name too. I'm so glad they added that. All right, we are going to give her some friends that I haven't made yet, but we want to have, here, let's do this. We want one friend that is like an older sibling that was there when her family disappeared. Sorry, I was reading chat. I'm gonna try not to mess up my makeup either because I actually really like it. I was like, I should do makeup because I need a profile picture for all the things we're doing. All right, so the first friend is someone that's like an older sibling that was there when her family disappeared. Someone that ow. Is their shoulder to cry on. And I feel like Janelle would end up being a good resource for our party, as you know, they hunt out things for media, and really the skills I gave her are pretty damn good because I do have a whole character sheet that I generated for her. But I'm not gonna show that because I only have this on screen and that's good. All right, a second friend. I like the idea that through being a media, turned an old enemy into a friend. Oh, Skag, if you actually type in the chat in a thread, it just says you're replying to the very first message in it, because the chat works completely different from a computer to a phone. I learned that actually like 3 months into using it because I was always just chatting on my phone. I feel like this person, they are warring medias, but after her family disappeared, they bonded over trauma. Trauma bonding is always good. Hmm. What would be a good third friend for them? You know what? I'm going to give them a friend that's in the group, and it's going to be our fixer. One of our players who is playing the fixer has commitments that take up some of their Friday nights, so they're going to be more like a guest, but they're still part of the core. And fixer made it a good one because fixers go off and do random things. I don't have a name for that character yet though, so party member, learn more later. Then let's give them a couple enemies. I didn't go this deep into a lot of my NPCs for Artena. I have started a document for them where it's like ones that they would all know in passing. But with Cyberpunk, I feel like I need at least a few go-to ones that have, you know, a more filled out background, so that they have people to go to for things. And that makes it easier in the giant ass city they're going to be in. I think that there's a government official that's an enemy. Someone that she is convinced had something to do with her family disappearing. Always got to have a government baddie. Always. Old boss. We'll say it's someone that got them into being a media, but when she went off the rails with the disappearance, she got erratic and covered weird shit. And he did not like. um, let's give him an ex-lover, a lover to enemy arc. Let's say an exec that is aligned with the company corp that her parents worked for, and then broke up with her right after the disappearance. Mwahaha. Yeah, I think I did see a little bit on that, and I'm not gonna do her character on stream because I want there to be some surprises in there for him. But I am working on her. I just have her saved somewhere else since I knew I'd be showing this on screen. do, 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 do. I mean, honestly, in a city like this, there's probably a lot of ex-lovers that chose their job or something over somebody and then became enemies. Let's give them a current romance though. I think no. Let's not. Personality wise, loyal, patient, except right after everything happened. Probably somebody that's very dogged and won't drop a story. And that could also be something that might have contributed to her family disappearing. But maybe not. And a little sneaky. We like a sneaky girl. All right, cyberware. Let's give her a cyber arm with a concealed weapon. Because the girl's got to protect herself after all that. And oops. I can spell, I promise. Cyber optic, and she can see in low light if it. Other gear. She definitely have an agent. Because communication is good. Let's give her IR goggles. Helps her find people that are trying to hide from her. And a security scanner. think that's pretty good for one character. Give somebody that they can go and talk to about if something that has to do with the news pops up, they might have more information about that. Who else should we do? Yeah, let's do this one. This one is Rhett Kieran. He's a nomad. I am just going to copy this so I have a basic thing of what I did. Yeah. Then since I'm going to try and do 3 tonight, I'm just going to create a new note and put that in there so that I don't forget. All right. So his backstory. So the last time I showed you guys the lowest level Ignotus, and that's where the jail is. So let's make his family was taken prisoner while he was out on a run. And his wife and 2 kids are in the prison, and he wants to break them out. I think that's a good thing. His only motivation is basically going to be get his family back. Like, that's what he's concerned with. He still goes on his nomad runs because he's got to make a living while he tries to figure this out. But with honor, I feel like he's a really honorable guy, and so he's trying to do it the right way. But it's probably going to end up being a side quest for the party of trying to help get his family out. Goals, obviously, save family, get them back. That's all he's concentrated on right now. For friends, let's give him best friend from childhood. I think that's good. Someone who is close to his family and working just as hard to get them back. I would say give me a second to look at something. Come on, do the thing. Really? I love it when my computer decides that it's not going to cooperate. There we go. I also think that this best childhood friend is going to be a rocker boy, and I think I'm going to do him next because I need a good rocker boy in the story. um let's give him wife's brother, also working to get the family back. And he's a lawman. Like, I like the media one. We got some family things that are more personal, or some friends that are more personal, but I feel like he's, utilizing those contacts that actually are doing things and, out and about there. Working from the inside to try and help. We're just going to start with those two enemies. We're going to say an ex-friend. Friend that betrayed his family because he felt wronged by Rhett. Took it to the extreme. I'm sure there'll be a good story behind that. Let's see. I'm going to say that there's another lawman. This is the one that arrested his family. We'll get more about him later. I feel like this is going to be a very involved background side quest kind of thing. I also feel like a booster gang member, someone that he used to run for as a nomad, but something went, I can spell, I swear, wrong on a run, and he blamed Rhett for it. Now, some of that obviously will have to do with his family, but some of it may not. I don't think the booster gang member is involved in taking his family because he wouldn't take his family into prison. Let's see, for personality. What are some good traits he can have? Even though he's working for good, I still feel like he's a deceptive person. And that kind of plays into why his family got in trouble. And maybe he was actually in the wrong on that run, but who knows? I think he's still a romantic. He loves his wife. Goofy with his kids. Stoic outside of the house. I like that. I don't think I'm going to give him any cyberware. He's anti-cyberware. Probably going to bite him in the gear, bite him in the rear. Gear, rear, whatever. Obviously an agent. Everybody needs a phone. Card lock, decryptor. He probably got his hands on that to help him try and get into the prison. I mean, getting into the prison is one thing, but getting out onto one of the floating cells where who knows what kind of people his family got put with, or who knows, maybe the guards took pity on them because they were kids and took them to the floating city in the center. We'll have to find out in the story. He probably has an electronic keyboard worked into like an arm cuff that's linked to his agent so that he can type faster when he's out on runs. And a pocket combo. It's like a walkie-talkie, range 10 miles. He probably uses that more often than his phone with sensitive information. Oh, I know what we forgot. What they look like. Description. That's the word I'm looking for. I'd find it eventually. Short, spiked black hair. I feel like he has some ritual scars that he's gotten since his family were taken. Also think he's Hispanic. And he's gonna rock some camos. So now let me go back to what I closed for Janelle. Oops, that's not what I want. No, go away. Go over here. Because we love a good description. Tinted purple hair in a that is long, shaved on one side. She kind of rocks out in rocker boy gear for clothes. Likes to blend in because they cover rocker boys a lot. I think she has facial piercings. And is Irish. I like it. I like it. All right. Now this one, let me add in a description before I forget. Our rocker boy. We're going to call him. I'm already going to put in description. Louisiana boy. Get us occasion. All right. Family used to be important in a corp, but they were demoted. And he decided rocker boy life was for him. His mother is still disappointed. Even though she got demoted, rocker boy is not what she wanted for her son. Let's see. His motivation, party hard and help Rhett find his family. Put on great shows and live down past life. Something he regrets doing. All right, Kat, since you're in chat, do you want to be Rocker Boy's friend? Possible love interest? If you're still in chat. If not, it's whatever. I mean, you already said yes, do Rocker for sure, so. She says yes. All right. And that's all I'm going to put in for her because I want to give things away. Well, you weren't answering my right away because there's lag. And yeah. We'll talk. We'll talk. I think that Tim's character would also be a friend. Ah, yes, feeding the beasties. And then Rhett, obviously. Or Nomad, not Lawman. I think that him and Tim's character would be like brothers. I like it. I like it. And we'll figure out the rest. Yes. Enemies. You know, besides the lawman that took Rhett's family, feel like he's laid back and doesn't really make enemies yet. He'll probably come up with more. Personality. I think he's gonna be silly. Loves his guitar more than life. And is a great friend and will do anything for his friends, which gets him in trouble sometimes. But he likes a little trouble. Let's see, cyberware, definitely cyber audio for amped hearing. And then, you know what? I think he'll also have a radio link. He might have some more cyberware later, but I think that's a good start. I'm going to give him loaded in Eurobucks because he's a good rocker boy and he's made money at it. Agent, like all the rest. Yeah, no, I don't think there's much other gear he would need. I think his clothes are going to be punk rocker boy, straight up, with all the spikes and all the fun stuff. Definitely has a blue mohawk. He's just straight up Anglo-American. I think he's going to be a fun one. But he's one that I'll work on more later when I can talk with Kat and possibly Tim and figure out where he fits in their lives better. Let's see. You know what? We're going to make the lawman that took wait. Haha. I already still have that. Ha. We are going to name the lawman Gardner. He sounds slimy. Bob. He used to be in love with Rhett's wife. And when she chose Rhett, he became vengeful and upset, eventually leading him to take her and her kids to the prison level instead of letting Rhett have the happy family. Vengeance is his motivation. If he can't have her, neither can Rhett. But I think that his goal is to convince. I got to come up with a name for her later. It's just Rhett's wife for now, because then we know. To leave him for a better life. He's a nomad. I'm a lawman. I can give you a better life. And also power. He sounds power hungry. Let's see. Oh, I think the lawman and the ex-friend are now one and the same. One and two, one and the same. It just makes more sense. We'll give him a friend that's another lawman that helped cover the tracks of putting the family in prison, as that's still a no-no. I also feel like there's going to be an exec that is friends with him. Dirty cop. Gotta have a dirty cop. No, gosh, damn it. And we will give him. I think he's got a media on his side. Media that's telling news favorable to dirty cops, helping cover things up. Enemies. So many. Yeah. Rhett, Nicholas, Kat, and Tim. I think that's enough for him for that. He's slimy, slimer motherfucker. Thinks he's slick in what he's done and what he's doing. Duplicitous. Very much a I wanted power and that turned friends against me. So I made new ones kind of guy. I don't think I'm going to give him any cyberware yet. I'll figure out what'll work good for him, but he is going to have some. Obviously, he'll have an agent. Oh, my contact got stuck. I think he would have glasses and an electronics kit because he's going to be able to fix his own cyberware. Description. You know what? I'm going to add something else on here. I think he's moody and rash as well. His hair is short and neat, but looks as slimy as he is. Wears. That's completely the wrong type of wears. Whew. He's totally going to be the aviator's lawman. And I think he's going to be... Well, we're going to make him Japanese. Get some diversity going in here. All right. Let's see who else we can come up with. Oh. All right, let's do one more. This one isn't going to be any actual like class, I guess, profession that would be a thing. All right. Get that. She's going to be a wannabe rocker. They call them rocker boys, whether they're female or male. But can't carry a tune or play a instrument. Womp womp. Has a thing for Nicholas, but he won't notice her. Motivation is fame and the guy. Make Nicholas notice her. Notice me. I need it. Failing that, attain fame and rub it in his face. I'm not going to give her any friends in this because I don't like her already. Nicholas is an enemy because he won't notice her. You know what? I'm just going to write her as a groupie that he doesn't notice because it's fun. Tries to get backstage but never makes it. Sneaky, sad, and vengeful. She might bloom into something more later, but for now, I'm not gonna bother with cyberware for her. Obviously, an agent. We're gonna give her long, straight, blonde hair. She's gonna be boring, and that's why she's not being noticed. She loves to wear spiked heeled boots. And skimpy outfits. We're gonna make her she's just gonna be Anglo-American too. All right, let's see. We got time. Let's get us one more. Let's make let's do her. Janetta Palinkas. We're gonna make her Polynesian. What? Oh, and she is private security. Her whole family moved to Night City, but she wanted to stay. Got into private security and excelled. Prove to her family that Somnum Exteri is the better place to thrive. Live down the shame of her family bolting. She's very about that image. But I am going to give her a friend of Eric's character, one of our players. He's an exec, and we're going to make her private security for him. I like that. Let's see. another private security that she has become lovers with. I like that. That's fun. Get some romance and stuff going in here. It's how I'm making her personality. I think that's enough there. Feel like her biggest enemy would be someone who wanted her job and she got it over him and he's butthurt about it. And an exec that wanted to work with Eric and he wasn't up to snuff. So she, hi Chad. So she kicked him to the curb. I think she's going to be very intellectual and detached. Very nose to the grind and get things done. She does have cyber audio, amped hearing to make sure she can hear if shit's going down. And cyber optic targeting. Here, again, obviously an agent. And then weapons. I'll do those later. Dresses in a smart suit. I think she's gonna be a fabulous black woman. With tinted silver hair. And wears mirror shades. All right. I think a 6 with a basic setup is a good start to have for NPCs that can interact with our team. And we've got some fun side quests brewing already, just with some of what has happened to some of these people. And Kat, I'm probably going to be done in about 5-10 minutes. I could just text you, but I know you're watching, so. Pardon me while I die a little. I should probably still text her just in case. Oh, nope, she heard me. Hi. I think this is a good start. It gives them people to interact with, talk to. Oh, perfect timing. Almost. I just was not patient enough. Oh, I'm recovering from COVID. It's no fun. The cough is lingering and horrible. But we've got some good people for them to interact with, a possible love interest for one of them, and some backstory for some NPCs that could come in handy for things that are happening. Otherwise, I'm going to dive headfirst into Artena in the foreseeable future, because that starts Monday and I need to write some books and stuff for that. So that's all good. Thanks for coming out and hanging with me. This game is going to start on the 17th, but we've got a lot more that's coming to the channel this month. Friday is going to be the last one shot that we have actually scheduled. There's 2 more that are in the works that I need to get on and actually get going because, yeah, yeah. Trying to coordinate with some people, though, is hard. But we do have the last masquerade that we're going to run on Friday. Come and see how many ballrooms or dining rooms or even bathrooms we end up with this time. Then on next Monday, we start the Artena campaign on the 6th, which will be at 5 p.m. And I'm super excited for that. My first long-term campaign DMing on stream, followed by this. We also have North Shore DM Chad. He's joining the game running team over here, and he will be doing at the threshold. I had to look at Kat's message because I was like, I know threshold was in there. Oh no, I talked too much. Oh, this cough is gonna be the death of me. And I get to play in that one, and I'm super excited. We also have Maria who has joined us. She will be running a campaign starting in July, but she's also been doing watercolor wizardry for us. She was on just before me. She's got 2 more characters to do for Artena for us, and then she's going to do the characters for Amalia. And then we're talking to her about possibly some more. We will see. Fingers crossed. We love her work. And then the Chaos Curiosities commentary will still be every other week on Tuesday for now. And then it will be moving to Wednesday once Amalia starts, so that we have programming 5 nights a week. And then you can also catch me on Saturday nights in Sister Cities on Exquisite Corpse Presents, where Kenny's got some cool stuff coming up. I'm super excited for some pre-record stuff we did and some things that are going to start coming out about her backstory. And it's going to be good. So thanks for coming out. We appreciate you, and we will see you Friday.